Welcome to News 9. You are watching On Point with me. In today's edition, we have two on points. AAP Congress rift out in the open. Is this the beginning of the end for India bloc? Tamil Nadu BJP State President Annamalai vows to remain barefoot till the DMK government is ousted. But before that, headlines. Sonia Gandhi writes letter to working committee, says Gandhinian institutions under attack. Mamata ducks question on removal of Congress from India bloc, says Happy New Year. Rahul Gandhi rakes up Maharashtra poll issue, targets election commission. China all set to build world's largest dam over Brahmaputra, close to the Indian border. $200 roads closed in Himachal Pradesh. Snowfall brings state to standstill. In the shadow of Allu Arjun controversy, Revanth Reddy meets Tollywood heavyweights in Hyderabad. Map controversy breaks out in Belgavi. BJP accuses Congress of using incorrect map of India. World recalls the horror of 2004 tsunami that shattered lakhs of lives. Raise local leadership. Find committed people, says Kharge at Belgavi session. And now the on point one. A massive showdown has taken place between AAP and Congress in the India bloc. The reason for showdown is the Delhi election. Both have gone separate ways. But what added fuel to the fire was Ajay Maken's press conference. AAP said it would ask parties in the India bloc to remove Congress from the India alliance if the Congress fails to act against Ajay Maken. Maken had called Kejriwal anti-national, and subsequently Indian Youth Congress lodged an FIR against Kejriwal in Mahila Samman Yojana.
वो एंटी नेशनल है और उसकी कोई विचारधारा नहीं है सिवाय अपने पर्सनल एम्बिशन के। अगर कोई फर्जीवाड़े का राजा है पूरे देश के अंदर तो वो फर्जीवाल केजरीवाल। केजरीवाल ऑलवेज सेज सच थिंग्स टू रिमेन इन लाइमलाइट। दिस इज हिज स्टाइल ऑफ फंक्शनिंग। He drops a stone to create ripples in the pond. This is his style of functioning.
Aam Aadmi Party accused Congress of helping the BJP ahead of the Delhi Assembly polls. It also alleged that the BJP is funding Congress leaders.
कांग्रेस के दिल्ली के नेताओं ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी से साठगांठ कर ली है। आम आदमी पार्टी को हराने के लिए साठगांठ करी है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जिताने के लिए साठगांठ करी है। अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को नहीं जिताना चाहती, अगर उनकी भारतीय जनता पार्टी से साठगांठ नहीं है, तो फिर वो अगले 24 घंटे में अजय माकन के खिलाफ एक्शन लें, जिन्होंने अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को एंटी नेशनल कहा।
मैं मांग करता हूं कांग्रेस पार्टी से कि 24 घंटे के अंदर अजय माकन के खिलाफ कार्रवाई करें, वरना इंडिया गठबंधन के जो और भी घटक दल हैं उनसे हम लोग मांग करेंगे कि कांग्रेस को इंडिया गठबंधन से अलग करें।
AAP and Congress contested the Delhi Lok Sabha polls and alliance. Leaders of both parties had campaigned for each other. I'm joined by Shashivir Sharma, spokesperson Aam Aadmi Party. Let me introduce the guests. Neeraj Mishra, spokesperson Congress. Mr. R.P. Singh, spokesperson Bharatiya Janata Party, and K.V. Prasad, senior journalist, joins me today. But before I get on to this discussion, let me introduce the viewers what the take of the Aam Aadmi Party is. what the take of BJP is and what the take of Congress is. So the take of the Aam Aadmi Party is, take action against Ajay Maken for calling up anti-national. 2. If no action taken, we'll ask India bloc to expel Congress. 3. Congress is reading BJP script in Delhi. 4th, Congress candidates getting funds from BJP. 5th, Congress is colluding with BJP to defeat AAP. 6th, Congress never says a word against BJP. 7th, why did Congress ally with AAP in Lok Sabha polls? 8th, why did Congress make Kejriwal campaign for them? Take action against Congress leaders who complained against Aam Aadmi Party. Is Congress national leadership also aligned with BJP? Now, what is the take of the Congress party on this entire gamut? Congress is saying Congress became weak by helping AAP. Congress called Kejriwal and AAP anti-national, which was done by Mr. Ajay Maken in a press congress. Congress made a mistake by supporting AAP in 2013. Now Congress is saying this. Congress must rectify the mistake of aligning with AAP. 5th, AAP is an ideological support of BJP. 6th, Kejriwal only driven by personal ambition. 7th, AAP exploits public trust and taxpayers' money. Everything said by the Congress party. Now there is another take, BJP. The principal opposition in Delhi. 1. AAP and Congress are vying for the same vote bank. 2. AAP is set to lose elections. 3. Why did AAP fight Lok Sabha elections with Congress? 4th, it's a shadow fight. Now let me play out the bite of Virendra Sachdev.
दिल्ली में 15 साल पहले कांग्रेस ने दिल्ली को लूटने का काम किया और अब 12 साल से अरविंद केजरीवाल की आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार दिल्ली को बर्बाद करने का काम कर रही है। और आज अब इन दोनों को जब लग रहा है कि चुनाव हम हार रहे हैं, तो एक वर्ग विशेष के वोट हासिल करने के लिए दोनों में होड़ लगी है कि हम कैसे अपनी थोड़ी सी खोई हुई जमीन बचा पाए। मैं आतिशी मार लेना और अजय माकन दोनों से पूछता हूं, उस समय तुम्हारी गैरत कहां गई थी लोकसभा चुनावों में, जब दोनों एक दूसरे को गले में उठाए उठाए घूम रहे थे।
And now, why the friction? Why the friction? AAP has displaced Congress in Delhi. Congress ruled Delhi for 15 years. AAP displaced Congress in Punjab. AAP BJP are in direct fight in 2 states. AAP also displays the potential to become a big national party. So these are the friction areas. And now the facts. Congress had no member in assembly in 2015. In 2020, Congress again got a duck. 2015 vote share of Congress was 9.7%. In 20, the vote share of Congress was 2.26%. Now, the larger issue is this the beginning of an end of the India alliance? And let me take this question directly to Shashivir Sharma first. Do you think that this will mark the beginning of the end of the India alliance?
No, not at all, sir. Basically, see, in Delhi, the Congress party is standing in the support of BJP and is doing everything that benefits the BJP in this election. Like Ajay Maken reads the script of BJP and gives a statement against the AAP on the instruction yesterday crossing the limit. He called Arvind Kejriwal an anti-national. Till date, Ajay Maken has not given any statement against the BJP person. If we are anti-national, why they asked for the campaign in the Delhi elections? Why they had alliance with us in Delhi in Lok Sabha elections? So Arvind Kejriwal has done each and everything in alliance. He has given 100%. He campaigned for the Congress candidates in Delhi as well as in Chandigarh. But you see the Congress, Delhi Congress specifically, what they are doing, they are specifically doing the things for the BJP. They are managed by the BJP. We are having sources. They are funded by the BJP, and the things they are proving right now, only putting allegation against the Aam Aadmi Party.
Mr. Shashivir, my question was, my question was fair enough. Mr. Sharma, my question was, is this alliance going to end the larger India alliance? Straight question.
No, not at all. We will definitely talk to the other political partners of the India bloc. See, there is not
No,
only
you
Congress
are not
in
answering
India
my
bloc.
question.
There are many
You
other political
are
parties.
not answering my question. I am asking you, your party leaders are saying that the Congress should be out of it. So you want the biggest party of the alliance to be out of it. With party with
Definitely.
99 seats. So party which has 99 seats, if it doesn't, it's not a part of India alliance. Do you think they will be in India alliance? I'm asking you.
Sir, we'll try our best. If we have given the ultimatum of 24 hours. Let's see if Congress is taking action against the Ajay Maken or not. If they are not going to take any action against the Ajay Maken, we'll talk to the other political parties in India bloc. We'll ask for anything, whichever is possible. So we are trying our best.
ठीक है. So
for India
I
bloc.
don't want to go outside the rubric of the topic of the discussion, sir. And that's the point, Mr. Mishra. You have been handed over a notice, 24-hour notice to take action against Ajay Maken. Is your party going to take action against Ajay Maken?
Kartikeya ji, it is amusing to me that people are discussing that the India bloc is going to end. But just a week earlier, in the parliament, there was a voting on One Nation, One Election bill. And the ruling dispensation and their alliance were only able to get 269 votes, which makes it a Alpmat government in the parliament. And then we should have debated this if the NDA is able to hold to its number. Today, when it comes to India alliance, we people have a common agenda. We all believe in the last 10 years, BJP has been ruling with the Anyay Kal throughout the country, where the constitution has been at the forefront of assault by the BJP. So this agenda is there and everybody sticks to this. Today, what is happening in Delhi, I think it is because of the fact that we had a Nyaya Yatra in Delhi, in which we went to all the 70 assemblies and we were able to map that pulse of the people, which were telling us that people in Delhi are now fed up of both BJP and Aam Aadmi Party. Because Virender Sachdeva was,
So are you going
what do you say? He was brave.
are you going to now stick to it, sir? That Kejriwal does Farjiwala, not my words, your words, your leader's word. Are you going to stick to it? आपने बोला, I didn't say it. I played out the vibe. That is why it created a graphic.
Kartikeya ji, I think News 9 is one of the better channels which plays the entire truth. If you go to the prelude of that answer, what Mr. Maken was saying, he was saying this is my personal opinion. This is not party's opinion. If you'll just rewind that tape for 25 seconds, you'll find it that it is his opinion. Congress party completely believes in the fact that Aam Aadmi Party and BJP have been running an orchestrated government here. In Corona times, when Mr. Kejriwal was building his Sheesh Mahal, the Prime Minister was building a mahal in the Central Vista. When the people of Delhi were struggling for oxygen, you see, there's a multiplicity of governance in Delhi. And these people have orchestrated this collapse of the entire system in Delhi. Delhi, which was a promising capital, the greenest capital till 2013. Today, people here are struggling for clean air, for clean drinking water. Roads are full of potholes. So this orchestrated governance which is going on, we are against that. And what Mr. Maken said, that was his personal opinion as it was clarified by him during that press conference only.
So you are saying that this was Maken's personal opinion, a former union minister, someone who served in the government of India for 10 years at such a senior position, can do a press conference, destabilize the entire equation and says it's his personal opinion. I don't know what sort of politics Congress is going to do in Delhi, because if it's going to have a ramification on throughout the India bloc, which has not formalized, I wonder. I need to go to Mr. Singh. This is my personal opinion. Okay, this is my personal opinion. Let me put it this way: if that's Mr. Maken's personal opinion, this is Kartikeya Sharma's opinion, because I wonder what sort of politics is this. Mr. Singh, do you think this is shadow boxing?
Well, Kartikeya, I'll answer that also, but why? I don't know why Congress spokesperson is running from the Ajay Maken statement. I'll show you a picture. Sorry. I'll show you a picture. This picture clearly shows that the Speaker of the Punjab Assembly is sitting with a Khalistani name, Ajit Singh Bajwa. Speaker's name is Sandwan, Kultar Singh Sandwan. Okay, I'll show you another picture. Give me a second. This is he being felicitated by the Harjit Singh Bajwa. Third picture. Raghav Chadha posted this picture from London. Only picture which he posted on his social media. With Preet Kaur Gill. She is the hardcore Khalistan supporter. I mean, what's wrong with it? I mean, admit the fact. Why are you running from the fact? I mean, we all know that Aam Aadmi Party has links with Khalistanis. How can you forget Pannu's statement? Pannu is on record saying that he has funded Aam Aadmi Party. He has given some
Mr.
huge
Singh,
amount.
Mr. Singh,
no
but
proof
my
for
question,
that.
Mr. Singh,
Give
my
me a
question
second,
to
give
you
me a
was on
second, give me a
Delhi.
second, Karthik, give me a second. And whatever we are suffering today, Delhi is suffering because of the Aam Aadmi Party, Kejriwal, is all courtesy Congress Party. I mean, had Congress not supported Aam Aadmi Party, that time not installed Mr. Kejriwal as a CM, Delhi would not have suffered. Neither Congress would have suffered. So, is there on giving which is coming back to them?
Okay. Mr. Prasad, I think I need a middle of the road view from you before other spokespersons start to respond. Do you believe that this is shadow boxing, or do you believe that this is really a point of departure in the India bloc? The
Well,
verbal
Karthik,
spat that
I'd
has
just
taken
like to-
place.
Yeah, I'll just like to draw your attention to something that happened very this month in this time of December in Parliament, where we saw discordant notes within the India Alliance, or India Alliance, whatever we need to call about. The platform was very clearly, and the officials were very clear, because the Congress was on a protest where other allies were not on the same page. Then we heard these noises while questioning the Congress leadership of the alliance. Number one, we had endorsements from the Samajwadi Party, we had the endorsements from the Rashtriya Janata Dal, we had the NCP also making some faint voices saying that, okay, Mamata Banerjee's name was tossed around. So all these things were very clear. And I see in Delhi, Congress is trying to jostle for whatever space is left for it. It has been squeezed out of Delhi in the last two elections. It is very clear in the assembly election that Congress has been squeezed out. So it is the Aam Aadmi Party versus the BJP. Now, if the Aam Aadmi Party is losing whatever space, as the Congress spokesperson mentioned here, so Congress is well within its political rights to reclaim and recapture whatever it can, salvage this situation. I don't think this is a shadow boxing personally, as a fact, but yes, the officials in India Alliance were very clear. 6 months down the line after the Lok Sabha elections, you already see different parties singing different notes. So I think that's where I would like it.
Do you think the India bloc has a longevity issue? Do you think the India bloc has a longevity issue?
No, I don't think. See, let us get it clear. All assembly elections are necessarily conflicts of interest to come up. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi will clearly not concede any space. Forget what happened in Lok Sabha. Congress did not concede any space in Punjab. Congress did not concede any space in Haryana, where Aam Aadmi Party was probably wanting to get something. Gujarat. So we have case after case. This alliance was supposed to be, and increasingly being talked about by leaders, that this is a national alliance. State assemblies, state elections are a totally different ball game. So that's where it stands. Where I think one of the spokespersons did point out the fact that one nation, one election. Everybody, it's again the interests came together, so they voted the way that they voted. There's nothing to do with the alliance per se.
But you see, the real downfall of the socialists when they were against the Congress party was that they would fight and get together. And people would say that, well, they can always defeat Congress, but they can't run a government. So, Mr. Sharma, don't you think that now the BJP is in center? It enjoys the ideological hegemony in this country after 2014, which Congress did in 1970s and 80s. By going the socialist route or the Samajwadi route or the way the so-called the Lohiite politics, the way it conducted itself, don't you think that the entire gamut of opposition politics in danger of being labeled with that narrative, चुनाव साथ लड़ सकते हैं पर रह नहीं सकते एक साथ? Mr. Sharma.
See, Karthika, the thing is that चुनाव साथ लड़ सकते हैं, इकट्ठे रह नहीं सकते. These are already the things, or the narrative has been set by the BJP only. This time, this Aam Aadmi Party is going to contest the Delhi election, where already Congress is having 0 seats since 2015. So there are things are different. This time, the Delhi Congress is playing in the hand of a BJP. They are not contesting election for their win. They are contesting election just to dent the Aam Aadmi Party. and gave a benefit to the BJP. It is a clear-cut statement from our leaders. The only thing is that the script which has been read by the Ajay Maken, if you see the list of the election candidates of the Congress, it's sets to be that prepared from the BJP office, and there are sources that they have been funded by the BJP, and the agenda they are taking in Delhi election, it is clearly against the Aam Aadmi Party.
Let me ask you, in future,
BJP.
Mr. Sharma, in future, will you fight elections with the Congress party together?
So it is a really long way to say anything right now. We are just talking about the Delhi election. We are contesting this election independently, and we are going to win this election with a good majority.
Okay, then let me put this Congress to Mr. Mishra. Mr. Mishra, would you be joining hands with Aam Aadmi Party in future outside Delhi?
Kartikeya ji, the fact is in 2019, when in the Lok Sabha election we were contesting not as a group, we were at number 2 on 5 out of 7 seats in Delhi. This time around when we contested together, so the number of votes had risen substantially and the results were there, though we were defeated on all 7 of them, but the number of voters and the voter turnout in our favor increased. So we had a substantial position in 2019 also and in 2024 also. I'll tell you, Kartikeya ji, I'll tell something which is not politically very correct to say as a spokesperson, but it is coming straight from the heart. What is happening is that the socialist and the Lohia politics and the era of 1970-80, which you mentioned, the same thing is happening today. Reason being that Congress is the only organization which is present right from north till south, from east to west. At every booth, you will find a congressman who is holding the bastion for us. So what happens is when regional players come in, they tend to assert the same ground which we have. But in the larger picture, what is happening is these people do not have this vision of that in order to defeat an organization like BJP, which is backed by RSS, we'll have to put in our strengths together when it comes to the larger picture. But when it comes to local issues, it is our duty as public servants, as public representatives, to bring out the issues of people's welfare. I am telling you that young parents in Delhi who are for my age group are coming out and telling to people from Aam Aadmi and BJP that we are losing 20 years of our children's age because of this pollution which is there in Delhi. And the Aam Aadmi Party and BJP dispensation has no answer to it. You try to understand the psyche of people who are living in Delhi. They are today struggling for basic necessities. And as a political party who has been here for last 138 years, it is our duty to voice the problems of the people.
You know, it's absolutely in your right to talk about the problems of the Delhiite, but I think it also begets some sort of a introspection as to why a state which you ruled for 15 long years have rejected you consecutively, 13 and then 15 and 20, and then it should also be a matter of concern that the vote share has gone down. You had no representation in the assembly. I made those graphics because these are part of the facts. Let me play out a bite of Sudhanshu Trivedi and then I'll straight away go to Mr. R.P. Singh and talk about the prospects of Bharatiya Janata Party, because that's the only party which has been able to make some space for itself in the Legislative Assembly in front of a hegemonic AAP in Delhi.
खबरों में येन केन प्रकारेण बने रहने की चाहत और छटपटाहट के चलते आम आदमी पार्टी अक्सर चित्र विचित्र प्रकार के बयान देती रहती है और यह बयान भी उसी श्रृंखला का एक रोचक, इंटरेस्टिंग कहूंगा, इंटरेस्टिंग, मजेदार मगर रिवीलिंग बयान है, रहस्योद्घाटन करने वाला बयान है। इसलिए जब इससे एक बात उनसे अनजाने में साफ हो गई कि उन्होंने दिल्ली चुनावों में अपनी पराजय स्वीकार कर ली।
Mr. Trivedi is saying that it's a rochak bayan, but today you must be happy that the parties which were together are fighting and BJP has some space again in this third election in which you are going to challenge Aam Aadmi Party.
Well, Kartika, I don't know, whenever they together. In Haryana, they fought against each other. In Punjab, they fought against each other. In the recent elections also, the corporation municipal elections also, and the panchayat election, they fought against each other. Even the by-election, they fought against each other. And also, like Mohali, they were campaigning for Aam Aadmi Party, Mr. Kejriwal, and in Chandigarh was campaigning for Congress Party. So I don't know what sort of alliance it is. Is it something khichdi sort of alliance where you cross 10 meters and you are different, and you cross other way around 10 meters, you are different. So this is all alliance of opportunism, purely opportunism. And then it's just for ensuring that they had to keep Prime Minister Modi out, which they couldn't. And now the cart is falling. The game is coming down, and then they don't know how to take it further. But fact is, again I reiterate, they both have miserably failed to help Delhi. One, let me talk about Aam Aadmi Party. Let me talk about three basic things.
Okay, you can talk about it, but take my question, sir. No, you speak about it. You take my question also. You answer both the questions. दोनों पे बोलिएगा. My added question to you is, apart from your suo moto, isn't it also the time for BJP to introspect that you do wonderfully, handsomely in Lok Sabha, but when it comes to state election, it's always the Aam Aadmi Party which wins handsomely?
Well, it was the false propaganda of the Aam Aadmi Party, which they used to run. Hindi में कहते हैं काट की हांडी, sorry, पाप की हांडी दो बार चढ़ती, तीसरी बार नहीं चढ़ती. Now
एक बार चढ़ती है, आपने तो दो बार कर दिया इसे. आपने तो मुहावरा बदल दिया.
सर, पाप की हांडी इसलिए क्योंकि उसमें शराब का पाप है, उसमें दिल्ली जल बोर्ड का पाप है, उसमें डीटीसी का पाप है. मैंने मुहावरा के बताऊं तो फैक्ट है. और अब मैं तो, आप इस दिन चाय कार्तिक है, एक दिन डिबेट कर लें, तीनों लोग बैठेंगे एक एक इशू पे, पानी पे, बिजली पर, डीटीसी पर, दिल्ली जल बोर्ड के एक एक सब्जेक्ट पे, दिल्ली की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है. मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूं, उससे मेरी बात खत्म कर दूंगा. दिल्ली के अंदर ये कहते हैं हमने पानी फ्री कर दिया. मेरा चैलेंज स्वीकार करें, केजरीवाल साहब को बोले कृपा कर किसी एक न्यू दिल्ली के किसी एक झुग्गी क्लस्टर का पानी 10 दिन पी लें. गंगाराम हॉस्पिटल में या बीएल कपूर हॉस्पिटल में जो मेरी विधानसभा में पढ़ते हैं, इलाज मैं फ्री करा दूंगा. स्टेट होते फिर द वोटर इन दिल्ली. कहते हैं बिजली फ्री है, कृपा करके उनको बोलो वो बिजली के जीरो बिल दिखा दे, कितने बिल हैं दिल्ली के जीरो बिल, फिर पब्लिक कर दें. हर क्लस्टर के, मैं हर क्लस्टर में जाता हूँ, वहां पर बात होती है, हर कोई कहता है 2 या 2.5 बिल आते, इससे कम बिल आना अब आता नहीं है. क्लस्टर, झुग्गी क्लस्टर की बात कर रहा हूँ. तीसरी बात जो मूल बात है, दैट इज द एयर. बट टुडे द एयर ऑफ दिल्ली इज पोल्यूटेड, एंड इज पोल्यूटेड बिकॉज ऑफ द लैक ऑफ the transportation system in Delhi. I'll give a small solution to it. Delhi needed some 15,000 buses 10 years back. It has 7,200 buses, out of which 19 buses are provided by Prime Minister Modi. Had there been a 15,000 buses, then there would be no problem. I mean, give me another 2 seconds. I am ensuring on your channel today that we'll ensure that we do a last mile connectivity. We'll pick up people from their home and ensure that they go have a free ride. The woman has a free ride on buses, and they are dropped till wherever they want to. But from the home to the bus stop, and from bus stop to the destination. Well, that's what is required in Delhi, and that will reduce the vehicular pollution in Delhi, and which is almost contributing to 42%. Now, I'm giving answers, suggestions. Water, I'm assuring you today, let my government be there, will ensure that 20-liter jar, the Bisleri jar is delivered free of cost to every household other than the tap water which is coming. The Bisleri jar will be free of cost to every household, and it's possible. Give me 3 months and I'll do it for you. So these are things which can be done.
Mr. Singh, isn't this the bane of the Indian politics? I mean, say everyone is promising moon to the people.
It's not moon. It's basic. I mean, water is basic. What are you talking about?
Water is basic. Mahila Samman Yojana is basic. The transport for women is basic. I mean to say everything basic is promised right before the elections. It is not part of any narrative, discourse or any political conversation, sir. 6 months before, a year before or 1.5 years before. Suddenly it's promises galore.
Karthikeya Sharma don't hold debate on subjects. I mean, you call for all of us for pointing fingers at each other. I am saying please call a debate. Please call Aam Aadmi Party Congress spokesperson. He is quite a learned person. One by one, let's talk on each subject and let's give a solution. Even now we have time. Why just pointing fingers? I am prepared to talk to you on women's safety. I am assuring you today, no Delhi police required, and every woman will be safe in city. No Delhi police required. It's just the Women Welfare Department which can take care of women's safety in Delhi. It's possible. But
Okay.
you call us and I'm prepared to
No, I'll
discuss
call
each
you.
and every subject.
Mr. Singh, it's not the first time I'm meeting you. I met you 10 years ago. In fact, 11 years ago. This is not the first time I'm talking to you. This is not the first time we are holding a debate. We have held many debates at Vijay Chowk. Mr. Sharma would definitely have a contrarian view on it.
Sir, Mr. Singh is saying that nobody is getting a zero bill in Delhi. Please ensure, sir, one thing. If Mr. Singh can appeal to the people, those who are getting a bill, please vote for the vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. It would be very easy to check how many people are getting a zero bill in Delhi. Next thing is about the water, sir. The Aam Aadmi Party has done a lot of work, basically on necessities like water, like air. If they are talking about the pollution, sir, Aam Aadmi Party has installed many electric buses in the Delhi. They are working day and night for the Delhi,
Sir,
not about the bijli.
1900 buses
They are
which are
working
there,
for the
electric
water,
buses and provided by
electricity.
Prime Minister
They
Modi.
want. Sorry.
Please
Sir,
continue.
I
Please
can tell
continue.
you, single bus which is being provided by Delhi government, which is electric, not a single bus.
There is no one electric bus in Delhi. There are a number
It's
of
all
electric buses
provided.
at
It's all
Delhi.
provided by central government. They
Aam
all
Aadmi-
have been provided by the central government.
Where central government is getting funds from where? It is not from Delhi's taxpayers.
Sir,
What are you talking about, Mr. Singh?
central government is providing
Sir.
buses to all
Sir.
cities, not
Yes, sir.
only Delhi.
Sir,
They
you
have
are
been
also
providing
saying that
buses to
nobody
all
is getting a
cities in the
zero bill.
country.
There are more than 70% of people in Delhi getting a zero bill, sir. If you talk about electricity,
Kartikeya,
electric buses,
let's hold another debate
that
and
are
ask
there,
him to
sir.
fetch those bills.
If you talk about the water, there are 24-hour waters. So Aam Aadmi Party is working for the health of the Delhi, working for the education of the Delhi. These people are calling these things to a farjiwada, sir.
No, Aam Aadmi Party might be working for the education of the Delhi. I don't know how are they.
Definitely working for them.
You see, that's not the point. The point is every election is set 2 months before, and this time around, I think the first stone has been set by Bharatiya Janata Party or the officers on whom the action is supposed to be taken, because they had taken out that. That's the first controversy of this Delhi election. Mr. Mishra, you wanted to come in because I need to go to KV Prasad. I have a pointed question to him.
Kartikeya, I have a small interjection. What BJP spokesperson was saying, that he'll give Bisleri jars along with the tap water. I really don't understand why this ad hocism of politics, that you cannot make even a single policy in which you do not need to give anything for free. You should be saying on television that you'll make a system that from tap water, you'll get drinking water. But he's telling you that he'll send Bisleri jars to people. So this is what we have been saying, that this orchestrated politics which both the parties are showing has given us a space again to tell people that we had given you a permanent solution to your problems. And again, when we come to power, we'll give you permanent solution. And I also vouch this fact that Kartikeya ji, if you find time, please have a pointed discussion on policies and we'll tell you the facts and figures, how Aam Aadmi and BJP both have cheated the people of Delhi.
KV, that's the toughest thing to do on TV, to hold a pointed discussion on policy, because how hard you try, because that's the first casualty of any TV debate, a pointed discussion on policy, Mr. Prasad.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think it's a point that is valid. You should try and be brave enough to conduct it, if I were to use that word. Because after all, the problem in Indian politics is we don't discuss policy, we don't discuss issues. We discuss frivolous issues. We discuss issues that are emotive.
Absolutely.
And tend to sway the voters in one way or the other. Fair enough. Every political party has the right to pick.
KV, what is the rhinoceros in the room? What's the elephant in the room? It is that the spat between LG and AAP, the political spat which is out of the Aam Aadmi Party's ambition to quickly transform into the big, a real big national party. It has a national party status. But when I mean national party, I mean a national party, 50, 70 seats. And Bharatiya Janata Party, which doesn't like the fact, there is a political party in Delhi which wins elections in assembly. And, it becomes a political nuisance. That's the basic thing. And the people who are suffering are the people of Delhi because of the public stat. Isn't that so?
Well, the public spat between the LG and the government of Delhi is indeed, it has been playing out for the last so many years, and it has affected the governance issues. Now, the law has been changed. The LG has more powers. But irrespective of that, Karthikeya, I would like to point out that is tied between the Raj Bhavans and the government of the day or in different government are playing out in this last 10 years. It was there earlier. It has now probably accentuated now. Different states, the powers are different. LG has more powers in Delhi because this is essentially a national capital territory of Delhi, which has limited powers in itself. So I think that is an issue. Remember, the Congress some time ago came out with this public statement saying that during Sheila Dikshit's days, it was more harmonious kind of a dealing with the centrist representative in Delhi. Of course, political sagacity also requires how you need to deliver. I mean, this constant issue of struggle between two rival competing centers is part of politics. But beyond the point, as you rightly point out, people should not suffer for whatever the way they voted. I think that is something we'll have to do. But I again strongly feel it's time you shift the focus of the debates to policy and less of politics, because people should understand what the policies are, what are the layers of policy, what is it, how is it being implemented, not this tutu meme that we witness across several debates on television channels.
Okay. On this note, Shashvi Sharma, Neeraj Mishra, Mr. RP Singh, I would like to thank you. Mr. Prasad, you wait. This is the on-point one we were talking about. But let me straight away cut across to the Congress press conference that is taking place